Hi, it's Josie, and today I would like to talk to you about feeling the footfalls of the walk. So why is this important? Because when you come to train your horse, you would like to give your leg aid in the appropriate timing of the footfalls of whatever gait you're in, so that your horse has the best opportunity to do what you ask him. If you're giving an aid when it's actually impossible for him to do it, to me that is very unfair on the horse. This is something I wished I'd learnt a lot earlier on in my riding career, but I didn't. So if I can do this later in my career, you can do it now. I promise you that this will definitely be worth the effort you put in to learn it. So as always, we have a little bit of theory, because theory is what underpins feel. If you are a talented natural rider with natural feel, you probably won't understand why those of us that are like me and had to learn feel want to know this stuff. I needed to learn feel. If I can do it, anyone can do it. So the horse in walk is a 4-beat gait. So he travels left hind, left front, right hind, right front, left hind, left front, right hind, right front. So how do I know that he's doing that? Because I can feel it in my seat, and I've put the work in to learn this. Right. So I know where his feet are because I know how his body moves in the particular gait, and then when I sit on him, I feel what's happening, and I can equate that into my brain to what's going on underneath me. And you can do this too, I promise you can. We're going to keep it really simple today because you need to just start from the very basic building block. So let's talk about the walk. So when your horse is walking in his 4-beat gait and his hind leg, inside hind leg at this moment, because that's what we're talking about, is about to come through, his abdomen and his rib cage need to get out of the way. So they swing out, and then that hind leg can come through. And then as the outside hind leg needs to come through, the rib cage and barrel swing in. And you get to feel that against your legs. You need, though, to sit very relaxed in the saddle. That doesn't mean relaxed like this, okay? That is not relaxed. That is just floppy. You need to sit up nice and tall. You need to have the tone of a dancer in your body. So think about how a dancer dances when they're on stage. They have a beautiful tone within their body. They're not stiff and they're not floppy. They just have a nice tone. So with that tone in your body, and if you relax from the waist down, so let everything just relax around the horse, don't let him come to a stop, keep him moving, you should be able to feel the barrel swing against my inside leg, outside leg, inside leg, outside leg, inside leg, outside leg. So I can feel that swing. So when it comes against my inside leg, I know that his outside hind leg is coming through. And when it swings against my outside leg, I know that his inside hind leg is coming through. So as it swings this way and pushes my leg this way, I know the outside leg's coming through. When it swings that way and touches the outside leg, I know the inside hind leg's coming through. There is also another very good way to feel this, and it's to feel what your hips are doing. So as his rib cage moves out that way, my hip is going to drop. As he steps on this leg to push himself through, he's going to push my hip up. So my hip's going to do this sort of motion. Down, up, down, up, down, up. See if I can show you. What I'll do is I'll just exaggerate them. Down, up, down, up, down, up. I'm talking about my inside one. So I know that he's standing on his inside hind leg now, 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 now. So I'm hoping this little green disc will help you see my hip come up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So I know that when it's there, he's stepping through, there he's stepping through, there he's stepping through. There he's stepping on it, there he's stepping on it, there he's stepping on it. So I can time my aid for that hind leg depending on what I want him to do with it. So because I know where it is and whether he's stepping on it or coming through, I can decide what I'd like him to do with that leg and time my aid appropriately. If I want him to move it sideways, do lateral work, then I would be putting my leg aid on as he's coming up, off and about to step through, because that's the only time he can step over with it. If he's already stepping on it, then he can't bring it over, can he? If I would like him to take a little bit more weight behind, I would give a half halt when that hind leg was on the ground and keep it there for a split second longer. Now I know this all seems to be complicated, but you will be able to do it, but first of all you have to learn to feel where the hind legs of the horse are. This will also come in very handy when you get to the point that you wish to teach your horse walk to canter transitions, because the first stride of canter starts with the outside hind leg. So when you give him the canter aid, you need to give him the aid when that hind leg is on the ground so that he can actually go into canter. If you miss that bit, then he has to wait another complete walk stride before he can then push off of that foot again. Now I'm hoping that you will be able to see what my hips are doing as his hind legs are stepping onto the ground. So it is right, left, 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 right, left. I promise you, if you practice this, you will be able to do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it. It does take practice though, well worth every minute you spend doing it. Once it's automatic pilot, you can concentrate on doing other things with your horse. I truly hope that helps you. Thanks for watching.